For the first time in boudoir photography, the woman in front of the camera could see exactly what the photographer was seeing. And that changed everything. I'm Thomas. I'm a boudoir photographer here in Denver, and this is how men got started in boudoir photography. This is part 11. Think about what trust meant during the film era. Really think about it. A woman walked into a studio, she had her session, and then she went home. And for weeks, she had no idea whether the photos were any good, whether the lighting worked or the poses were flattering, nothing. She had to trust her photographer knew what he was doing. Completely. There was no other option. And photographers, yes, they relied on experience, but they had to trust themselves as well. There was no instant feedback, no way to check the shot mid-session. You set the light, you directed the pose, you fired the shutter, and you kind of hoped. That's how photography had always worked since the very beginning. But in the early 2000s, digital cameras started to become professionally viable. Not overnight. Portrait photographers were cautious adopters. Film had a look that clients expected, and early digital wasn't always good enough to match it. But the technology kept improving. And in 2003, Canon released a digital camera that brought professional quality within reach of independent studio photographers. Boudoir photographers started making the switch. And two things changed immediately. The first and the most pivotal, for the first time, a photographer could show a woman her image while she was still in the room. That had never been possible before. And what that meant for photographers doing this work was that they could work in collaboration with their clients in real time. If a pose wasn't the most flattering, they could fix it. If a hair was out of place, they noticed. Photographers could not only make the experience better in real time, but the resulting images. And it built trust during the session in a way that wasn't possible before, because both people could see the image right away. The second change was simpler, but just as important. Before digital, the emotional high of the session would slowly fade over the weeks the client spent waiting for her photos. She left the studio not knowing, and that uncertainty could last a long time. Digital didn't eliminate the wait entirely. Editing still happened, and the final delivered product took time, but weeks became days. And the gap between the session and the moment the client actually held her images for the first time, it compressed in a way that wasn't possible before. The experience and the photos finally started to feel like they belonged in the same moment. So, digital photography arrived and became the mainstream. The boudoir experience was improved and was better than ever. But something major happened in 2010 that changed everything. But that's a story for the next video, so stay tuned.